I think this should be part of your brand. Like I think on every CD, just in the corner of it.
Just a little crumpled, you know what I mean? Just
the little crumpled. Yeah. I think a little crumpled as a theme, right? Like every piece of music is probably a little crumpled.
Yeah.
And if you invite people in to find where it's crumpled, like that's powerful. Hey, no. That's not the way we're starting. Okay. I'm Dean Stephen Tepper, and this is Crafts with the Dean. And I'm here with Ben Cortez, who is in the School of Music.
That's right.
And you're a piano performance?
Yeah, I'm a jazz piano.
Jazz piano. Yeah. Okay, so let's just get clear. Jazz, so he is cool. Dean, probably not so cool. Okay, so let's just, where are you from?
I'm from Mesa, Arizona, so a local guy.
Okay, but before we go any further, we have to tell you what we're making. We are making, can you guess? These are the major props that will go into the construction of our
tissue box guitar.
Tissue box guitar.
Woo!
So if you're singing a country song, which always typically ends in a sad, with a sad note, you can play and then you can pull the tissues out and wipe your tears.
A multifaceted instrument.
So it's a multifaceted. Yeah. Instruments should come with tissues. What is something about jazz that you would want to tell people?
You know, I think the first thing that I want to tell them would be that jazz is not as much of a genre as it is like a philosophy of how to look at the music. Jazz doesn't really mean it's like, snapping in a fedora or, a flat hat or whatever. To me, it really is, it goes above and beyond that and goes into how do you approach the notes of the music.
I've never been in that role. I've never been a musician in any kind of jazz ensemble. So tell us, like, what's it like when you're in the groove, when you're playing, when you're improvising, when you feel like you're doing it well? What does that feel like?
It's hard to explain and it's hard to really tell you if there's a better feeling than that for me. Getting in the groove is, I think you said it perfectly. Getting in the groove, that's what we do. I just released a CD. It's called In Your Hands. It came out in September of 2018. Yeah, thank you so much. It was a really.
Your first one?
Yeah, it was my first one, and I self-produced it. And
it's the Ben Cortez and it always feels like there's an ND.
Yeah, no, there's no ND for me. Okay. I played all the instruments on it except for I didn't play saxophone on one of the tracks, but.
I remember in San Francisco when I was little, we visited, and there was a guy that you put a quarter in his box, and he played like 4 instruments at the same time. So that's not what you do when you're recording.
Yeah.
So how do you do it? How do you record it?
Yeah. So I use a digital audio workstation, and that's a recording program. I hope I got that word right. I think I did. We call it a DAW, D-A-W. It's a recording program through which you can have a single space that you're gonna, you press record, you play your instrument. It's kind of like playing with yourself in the future. I don't know.
It's fun. We gotta just hold that statement because that's deep and profound. Playing with yourself in the future.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on this newly released CD?
I'm gonna borrow some of this, by the way.
Yeah. I'm very generous with my tape.
Thank you. Appreciate it. My favorite song off of this new CD, is probably the title track, which is called In Your Hands. It has a bass guitar, which you hear in a lot of different recordings, drums, drum set, electric piano. But then it also has stuff like this cool synthesizer, which is a keyboard that you can tweak all the knobs on and make sounds with. And it's called the Korg MS-20, the one I have, MS-20. And that thing is awesome. And I made some different sounds in the background. It's
called the
Korg MS-20.
Okay, that sounds like a British spy agency.
It is kind of, it's got that kind of technological, mysterious sound to it.
Are you sensing that your classmates, even in the traditional musical forms, are also experimenting and interested in new sounds?
Absolutely, and being immersed in the tradition, I think that just gives you a great perspective on how to change tomorrow and how to work on something that is innovative and is new. I'm a huge history nerd. I love old facts. I love Ricky, like just like opening up Wikipedia articles and reading.
Ask me, well, I'm going to embarrass myself on camera, which is not unusual. Ask me a historical question that you think a dean should probably know, or anybody living and breathing should know. Give me a trivia. You love history. Like, what's a history fact you love?
Well, like what year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
Right. So what year was it?
I think it's 1776. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure, right? It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Did you see what I just did? It's very effective. So if you're in class and you get asked a question, you just have to flip it. Okay. So I think we should try to write a song.
Let's do it.
Our
Let's do it. Yeah. In the theme of Valentine's Day, which is coming up
Okay.
here.
So we should love song.
A love song.
So
Yeah.
let's sort of figure out what the narrative arc is.
Okay.
Who is in love with whom? What is standing in the way?
Whatever's standing in the way, they have to cry in it because they have to use this.
Tissue box.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it has to mention.
It's just like
Yeah, it has to mention the.
there's no tissues in it.
There's
You
no
just use
tissues
the
in it,
box
but
to
but
wipe the
but the
tears off.
pain's still there, you know. So we're gonna
Say that again.
There might not be any tissues in this box, but the pain
pain's
is still there.
there. Wow, that's a
So-
good line.
Okay, so
That's a country
that'll be
song.
our chorus.
Okay.
And we're gonna write a country themed
Yeah.
something here. It's something. My baby, she just left me the other day. I don't know if this is country, but we're just going with it. She left me in a real awful way. Kind of a blues now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
What's
but
happening?
I know that I'm gonna sing.
You're gonna sing.
There might not be any tissues in this box. The pain's still there. Guitar solo.
Solo.
Nice. I like it. That was pretty good, huh? I think, yeah.
There's no tissues in the box, but the
pain is still there. It
Wow.
hurts. Yeah.
I want some royalties on that. All right. Crass with the Dean. Here with Ben.
Thank you, Dean.
Thanks
It was
for
an
being
honor.
with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.